Hello everyone, today we are on the best investor. So I want to thank Playtest video games. We playtest video games for this opportunity, and let's check the beginning. So, hey, I guess it's first time you play on Best Investor. I recommend you to use the tutorial. It's essential to fully understand the game mechanics. To do that, click on the button tutorial mode in the bottom left. Okay. Okay, I have some advice on the UI, but I will give this advice after trying the game. So, tutorial mode. Welcome to the Best Investor. This is your capital. This is your empire to build. Your objective is absolute, growing the largest fortune on the board and crush your opponent's net worth. Okay. You win by having the highest total wealth when the game ends. Every other rule, every system exists to serve this single goal. I will teach you how to wield the tools. The strategy is yours. Your tax residence strategy. You start in Canada, your pool location. This is your current tax residence. All investment and profit will be taxed at these rates. Every country is placed 3 metrics, tricky metrics. Example, Qatar, look below at the map. 1. Stability. 0 on 10, tax predictability score higher, safer, more stable tax environment. Residence price, below country name, one-time payment to make this your new tax home. Entry fee, the price to just pass visit without changing your tax residence. Strategy, high stability, safe profits, low price, quick expansion. Click on launch and make your first move. Okay, so first of all, maybe you can reduce the dimension of the square, no? Because actually I think it's too large for containing two text. Or maybe you can put it horizontal and cut this part. Okay, and maybe for entry fee, resident price, stability. You can use a different color, like a red or a green. Okay, let's pass on. And another strange thing is that I can click buttons also with the square of tutorial. Landing in a new country, you now have a critical choice to make. 1. Change tax residence. Make this country your new tax residence. You can only do this if no other residence there. To pay the visa fee. Keep your current headquarters, but pay a one-time entry fee to make a simple stopover in this country. Click on yes to change your tax residence or no to pay the entry fee. Okay, maybe I click on no. I think it's better to change the color of this button. When it's not overhead, maybe you can put this like white with black text. And when you hover with the mouse, the text become white and the square become this yellow. Okay, so no. Ready for first trade, this is where your fortunes are made. Your mission, make your first investment. Click on button invest now. Button invest now. Where is the button invest? Okay. As I said before, you can reduce this dimension of the square. And maybe you can make these tags more bigger. Okay. And you can invest in a wide variety of assets. Different asset types are listed as tabs at the top of this menu. Click each name to explore its opportunities. Each asset class carries unique risk and reward. Understanding them is the key to survival. If you don't know what each asset type is, consult the advices section after this tutorial. Your first order. Select an asset by clicking the place order button next to it. Your journey on Wall Street begins now. Okay. So, place order. Set your safety nets, take profit and stop loss. For every buy order you can set 2 automatic triggers. Take profit at target price above your buy price, sells automatically to secure profit. Stop loss at limit price below your buy price, sells automatically to limit loss. These are essential tools for disciplined investment. Okay. Now we'll see another specificity, and this is the order type. You can select it by clicking on the scroll button on your down left. This is the button. A market order means to you. Okay, here there is an error. It must be market, not market. Order means that your order will be executed as fast as possible on the market. A price limit order means that your order will be executed only when the asset price will hit the one that you defined. Mission briefing complete. You are cleared for first trade. Proceed with target, offset quantity, verify the order parameters. The market is waiting for your first order. When everything is set up, click on confirm order. Okay. Buy order from 0 has been successfully executed. Tax countdown. Watch this number closely. $0 below your tax residence, below the blue text. Okay, this is your accumulated profit pool. Every successful trade has added this amount. Every tax zone crossing will empty. Critical equation. Your next tax payment. This pool is your tax rate. Bigger pool, bigger tax bill. Strategic dilemma. Pay often, pay less, or delay is one enormous payment. Okay. Right now, all your money is in one bank. That's financial russell. Bankruptcy risk. If your bank fails, game over. No backup is elimination. Your defense multiple banks, multiple safety nets. Click on the banks button above to enter the banking interface. Buttons. Okay, there is a box button. This panel lets you manage the critical banking function. Open your account, split your risk, choose your default bank. You will receive a default account that receives and spend. Okay, there is an error. It must be the receive. No receive. And split the money. Transfer money between accounts. Your first priority. Click subscribe to create a backup account. Okay. So subscribe. On the left, you see the subscription price for each available bank. Strategic principle. True safety lies in diversification. Spreading your capital across multiple banks is the most effective way to mitigate the risk of total loss from a single bank failure. Select a bank and click its subscribe button to make your first critical investments in security. I already have an advice. Actually, the tutorial is really long. I know that it's important for making players know mechanics, system, and other dynamics of your game. But maybe you can reduce some description. You can be less descriptive. Okay. For example, Goldman Sachs. Spot check. Top right corner. Do you see the 3 rectangles? No. Where are the 3 rectangles? Ah, okay. Your eyes should be locked there right now. not design to decoration, this is your command override. Click them immediately. What happens next will be important. Spot check top right corner. I don't see these rectangles. Okay, this one. Okay, maybe you can put a PNG of this one. Scoreboard network and Intel. Next to each player name is a number, the total reward. This is the ultimate score. The player with the highest reward when the game ends wins. The player with the highest reward when the game ends. Okay, the player with the highest net worth point cap when the game ends wins. Okay, Intel management, click any player scroll button to inspect their full portfolio. Active orders and positions, asset distribution, bank account status. Use this to analyze the competitors and audit your own holdings. Action. Click the same rectangles to close the inspection panel. Okay. The tax collection zones. On the board there is a rectangular zones market taxes. This one. These are mandatory checkpoints and where you will pay your tax bill. You must pass through at least one of them every 15 minutes of the time. Key rule. Upon passing, you will automatically pay the current tax rate of your fiscal residency. Payment is not optional. If you don't do it, you will be eliminated from tax upfront. Okay. Always ensure you have enough cash in your bank account to supply these mandatory payments. Master control panel. The top bar displays different critical metrics. Left side, current player tune. Okay, this one. Right side, the tax payment. The countdown, use the full account balance, or skip and either. Tutorial complete. The market wins. You know, possess fundamental knowledge how to build and protect that fortune. Final briefing. Before begin your first party, I recommend you to read the advanced section. It contains advanced strategy principles that will give you a critical edge over your opponents. Click next to begin your work and close this tutorial. Try setting frame rate limit cancel advices. Most important, define your goal before your first trade. Ask yourself, am I a builder or a hunter? The builder invests for the long term. You want steady growth. Your strength is patience. The hunter trades for short-term opportunities. Your strength is speed and reaction. This choice changes everything. The assets you buy, how to use stop loss, and how you handle a market crash. This is your rule before you click on buy. Okay. Use safety net. Diversity or fail. True safety comes from not putting all your money in one place. In this game, diversify in 3 ways. 1. Assets. Do not buy only tech stock. Mix different sectors. 2. Banks. Never keep all your cash in one bank account. 3. Residents. Have a plan to move your tax home if your current country becomes unstable. A diversified portfolio is strong. A concentrated one can be destroyed by one mistake. The ETF. Your anchor in a stock market. An ETF is not just an asset, it's a shield for your portfolio. Core benefit, instant diversification while fuels hundreds of companies. This protects you if one company is bad news, either for the builder. Maybe you can remove these 2 points because it's clear, either for the builder, perfect for a steady long-term portfolio. In the game, a safe way to build your wealth. During a crisis, ETFs often drop less than single stock. Remember, an ETF will not make you rich fast, but it will stop you from going poor in one month. Cryptocurrencies, digital gold or speculative storm. Crypto is a world frontier on modern finance. Treasury is a distinct asset class with its own rules. Extreme volatility. Swings of 10 or 20% are common. Asymmetric potential, high risk but potential for explosive returns. Portfolio allocation. Builder 1 to 5% for long-term exposure to blockchain technology. The hunter 5 to 15% for tactical trades but with strict risk management. Remember, crypto can turbocharge returns or evaporate capital. Size your position accordingly. Individual stock. The high risk are reward path. If ETFs are your shield, stocks are your sword. The advantage is explosive growth. A good stock can beat the world market. Precise targeting. You can bet on specific companies on your events. Total control. You decide exactly when to buy and sell. The danger. Concentrated risk. One bad report can crash a single stock. High volatility. Prices jump around, test your nerves. Needs attention. You must watch each company closely. Use stocks to grow a fortune, not to build your fortune. Take profit. Look in gains before greed takes over. A take profit is a promise of yourself to sell when you're winning. How to use it well? 1. Set it really. Choose your target price before you buy. 2. Use a trailing stop. In a strong trend, move your target up to follow the price. 3. Take partial profits. Sell half your position at target, later as strike. An investor who sells on a feeding gambles, an investor without a profit as a win. The stop loss. Your line between a loss and a disaster. This is your final command to the market. If it goes here, I was wrong. Get me out. There is an error. Diana rules. 1. Set it immediately. Your first action after buying must be to place the stop loss. Never move down. Making a loss limit bigger is a mistake of a desperate gambler. Based on logic, use a chart level or a fixed percentage, not a random one. A stop loss that triggers is not a failure. It's a successful rescue of your name and capital. The real failure is watching a small loss peak on my huge one. Okay. It's clear. Okay, it's clear, but I have some advice. First of all, maybe you can change the font because actually it's really slow, really small, and for example, when you click on advice, you have a lot of wasted space. Maybe you can put an image, make the text more bigger, and this text is really small to my eyes. I can read it well, but you have a lot of wasted space. And also the image of the main menu doesn't remember me something like investor, crypto. Maybe you can be more specific with images. Also, as I said before, in advices. Okay. Okay, my general advice is to improve your UI, make it more juicy, more pretty. I know that is a prototype, so it's good like this now. But for example, you have here a lot of wasted space. I don't like the aesthetic of these buttons. Okay, the master volume is perfect, so good job. Maybe you can be more more precise on this art, because actually the UI is really simple. I don't know if it was created by a real engine, but there are a lot of methods for improve this UI. So I will suggest to maintain these buttons because are good, are simple, are clean, but you have to add more choiciness. You have to add more effect, you have to add a sound effect when you click on buttons, and I don't know why this arrow is so stretched. Okay. Number of players 1 valid. You have to add the number of players, enter name player 1. Okay. Change setting names. As I said before, maybe you can change the button when not overhead to white and the text black, and after overhead the text in white and the button yellow. Time to play each turn 75 seconds, duration game 50 minutes. Complete with AI players, yes. Price simulation period 2018 2021. Start amount money. Okay, there are a lot of money. Ready for the real challenge? This demo showed you basics. The full version of Best Investors were your strategy through test. Unlock the 18 years of real market data. So where we complete service reviews. Your settings by the footage. Okay. Okay. Maybe you can do a few. I suggest you to actually in this build cancel the button tutorial and place the tutorial right here. So in your build, a player can click on start game or start a tutorial, and the tutorial will start. After completing the tutorial, this text will appear. So, level 0, beginner investor, win a part against 5 bolts, win a part against 1 bolt. Also challenges, if I can try challenges, why there is a button on levels and challenges. So I suggest you to remove in this build this button and maybe replace this button after completing a new build with the tutorial and the complete game. So let's try another timer tutorial. I want also to say that it's a really good concept. I don't know a lot of games that do this thing, so job. There is a lot of work, as every game, and I suggest you, as I said before, to improve your UI. For example, here you have, a lot of information. For me there are a lot of information, and maybe you can reduce them. The objective is absolute growth and largest fortune to the golden shortcuts. So now I will do feedbacks on each screen. Here, reduce the square, and maybe you can put it central, not on the left. But tax residence strategy or starting Canada, your core location. This is your current tax residence. All investment and profit will be tax residence. Every country displays 3 key metrics. Example, Qatar, look below. So also below is a grammatical error. Remove an L. 1 stability, 0 to 10, tax predictability score higher. Safer, more stable tax environment. I suggest you to enlarge this text because it's strange that Tiger is far from equal and safer, more stable tax environment. Resident price below country name, one-time payment. I've noticed that there is this error in all UI. Is below with 1L or not sure. One-time payment to make this entry fee. The price of just pass visit with changing your tax residence strategy, stability, safe profit. For example, visit, color visit of red, and the cap is good, so maintain it in cap, but color it in red maybe, or in green as I said before. Strategy, high stability, save profits, low price, quick expansion, click on launch and make your first move. Okay. I suggest you to position launch here and reduce the square. So, launch. You are landing in another country. You now have a critical choice to make. Change tax residence, make this country your new tax residence. You can only do this if no other reason. 2. Pay the visa fee. Keep your current headquarters but pay a one-time entry fee to make a simple stopover in this country. Click on yes to change your tax residence or not pay the entry fee. Enlarge this text because pay the visa fee has to be on on the same line and the same column. Okay, click on yes to change your tax residence or not. If you feel frustrated, you are fortunate are made. Your mission, make your first investment. Click on button invest. Here you can invest in a wide variety of assets. Always the same problem. Enlarge the text. Your first order must be on the same line. Set your safety nets. Take profit and stop loss. For every buy order you can set 2 automatic triggers. Take profit at target price above your buy price, sets automatically to zero profit. Stop loss, a limit price below your buy price, sell automatically to inflows. There are essential tools for this investment. So, confirm order. Example 50. No, take profit, no stop loss. Okay. Now see another specific result that are selected by clicking on score button. Mission briefing complete, you create for first trade. Confirm order. I know your money is in one bank. Grazie rischi from bank face game 1. No backup salvage. Click on banks button. This partner lets you manage the critical banking function. Open new account, split your risk, choose your default bank, transfer money between accounts. As I said before, when you have a tutorial on your screen, I don't think it's a really good idea that I can click on buttons below or can that they have a different zeta order than the tutorial, because there is a tutorial and I can click here, 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 and I don't think this is really good. Maybe after you wrote this, you can put either a confirm button, so confirm and pass to, for example, this one, subscribe, project, top right corner. Okay. Okay. You can see there are a lot of information. When I play a tutorial, I want to read, confirm, and execute the action. Bank account. I can do nothing. Share. Back. Next. The top bar display the left side, the current return rest. Tutorial complete. Okay. So, I want to say that it's a really good idea for a game, but your game is all based on the UI. So if the UI does not work, the game will not work. So I suggest you to use a different font to make it more bigger, more noticeable. You can change the color of buttons, you can do a UI more choosy. In the tutorial, maybe you can use less text and maybe, yes, you can put less text and make players try your game by the tutorial. In my opinion, you have to remove or tutorial or play. If I think if the game in my opinion, I will remove the tutorial mode and in play I will put start a tutorial. Okay. Also here, you have to improve this one. It's really simple at this state, and it's not a bad thing, but for example, choose language must be here, not here, because actually we have all English, frame rate limit, volume, working sound. Okay. For advice, maybe put an images here, level, okay, why these colors? Okay, I don't know why these colors are like disco pool, but in my opinion, you have to do a simple button like this one. And in this build, for my opinion, you can remove these challenges because are totally optional, because you can play the complete game. Okay, and so I want to thank you for this playtest. As I said, it's a really good idea, but you have to improve your UI. This is a game based on this, and if you have a good UI, the user experience will be better. So, good job, and I want to retry this game when you have another build, an improved build. Yes, and remove this image. I think there are better images for investors. So, thank you and bye.